Guys, welcome to Classic Real Comedy, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you stopping by. Today's video is on the Beverly Hillbillies. You know, Donna Douglas, played Ellie Mae, of course, was embarrassed when Jerry Springer, of all people, called her the sex symbol of the show. Beverly Hillbillies is one of the most iconic shows of the 60s. The show featured the Clampett family and their rags to riches tale as they went from poor rural folk to fancy rich city dwellers living in Beverly Hills. Donna Douglas made her mark as Ellie Mae Clampett. Now, while the show was canceled in the early 70s, the iconic characters lived on. When visiting Jerry Springer's talk show, Springer once told Douglas she was a sex symbol for those who watched the Beverly Hillbillies. Now, here's how she responded. There are plenty of iconic characters to the Beverly Hillbillies, and Douglas certainly played one of them. Ellie Mae Clampett was known for her love of critters on the show, and she loved playing the part. Back in 1989, Douglas talked about her iconic role over a decade after the show ended. All sizes, ages, whatever, little kids, little babies that come up, they'll just sort of hug you and everything. Douglas said of her fans at the time to Entertainment Tonight, still loved the show. Douglas also reflected on the negative critics, which the critics had a lot of negative things to say about the Beverly Hillbillies. Fans loved it. I know they said, well, New York didn't think too much of us, and Los Angeles didn't really think a lot of the Hillbillies, she continued. Nobody loved us but the people. It seems Jerry Springer was also a fan of the Beverly Hillbillies. Back in '93, Springer brought on the cast of the show to his talk show, and he paid a lot of attention to Douglas. Douglas was joined by two of her co-stars on the stage of the Jerry Springer show at the time. I hope this doesn't sound sexist, but you're absolutely beautiful, Donna. Springer started once Douglas sat down on the stage. This caused plenty of cheering from the audience, and Douglas thanked Springer. Do you still feel like you're Ellie Mae? He asked. Well, Ellie Mae was like a slice out of my life, Douglas answered. I couldn't get away from it. In my case, it was a joy to do Ellie. Springer then added, let's say it like it is. You were the sex symbol of the show, and Douglas didn't seem to anticipate that, as she was surprised and a bit embarrassed. Maybe it's because I love critters, you think? Douglas joked in response. Douglas will forever be remembered as Ellie Mae, as she died at 81 years old. According to NPR, Douglas' niece reported she died of pancreatic cancer in 2015. Now, this was before Springer got stupid and scripted, and, and I've never got to see this. I got to see bits and pieces, clips of it. And I'll tell you the thing that surprises me the most is Max Baer Jr. I never heard the man talk. And he was speaking and on the show, and he went into the Jethro thing, and it's just like, holy, how did you do that? I mean, it's amazing to me. It just blew my mind. That's the actor of the man, I know, but it's just so different. It just blew me away. You guys need to look that up on YouTube. I wish I could put it on here, but I can't. I don't have the copyright, and they would slash me out. YouTube would. Anyway, all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.